Jeffrey Gamer is not responsible for your game files. All mods in this tutorial have been tested and work properly. I strongly advise you back up your files as shown in this video in case you make any mistakes. I also advise you watch the full video before installing any mods. Thanks. Enjoy the tutorial. What's up, beautiful people? Your boy Jeffrey Gamer here with another LSPDFR tutorial. This one is by request by Marlon Lopez. I worked with this dude yesterday on TeamViewer last night, and I worked with him for man, it was like 2.5 to 3 hours getting his LSPDFR running. It was pretty cool. I've never used TeamViewer before, and I was able to, you know, control his computer and his files and install everything for him. And he made a donation to Jeffrey Gamer. I won't disclose the amount, but it was a generous donation that he gave to Jeffrey Gamer, and man, I thank you for it. I never expect donations. I mean, it's great. Any donations I get will go to making your viewing pleasure better, whether I'm buying a better camera, because I know my camera's not that great, or a better video card, or more memory. Any donations to Jeffrey Gamer go to Jeffrey Gamer, one way or another. So, Marlon, man, I appreciate your generosity. I loved helping you out. I hope you're excited and you're up and running, and I'm actually going to be linking up with him later on to help him out with a couple of more things. So, with that said, what I want to put out there is, if anybody needs any help, I'm not going to do TeamViewer for just installing a mod or something, okay? If we want to troubleshoot something, we could do that. Or if you need help installing LSPDFR for the first time, contact me. Maybe we can link up a TeamViewer and we can get you going, just like I did for Marlon last night. So it was my pleasure. Thank you again for your generous donation to Jeffrey Gamer. Much appreciated, brother. And this video is for him, but it's for anybody. It's kind of a cool replacement. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be replacing the Vapid, I think it is, the ambulance in LSPDFR. And we're going to be putting in the Ford, I want to say it's the F-350. Really cool ambulance. Not only that, but I'm going to show you how to change the texture pack on the ambulance as well. Okay, so let's jump into it. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hit the link below that says LSFD Ford F-350 ambulance. And that is going to bring you to this page right here. Now, I did go to my other GTA. I'm going to be installing this with you into my main LSPDFR. I did, however, already try this on my backup LSPDFR Grand Theft Auto file. I have one that I have set aside that I try my mods on. And like I say, I always want to try them out before I give them to you guys. So I am installing this, but this isn't my first time installing this. Everything works great. No, you know. There is a slight LOD where the wheels disappear from a far distance, but it's pretty far away when they disappear. They pop back up, but everything else works great. So here it is right here. I think this is a cool texture. I think I want to stay with this texture pack, but I will show you. I do have another link down below. So yeah, go ahead and download that. Hit that green download button. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the updated ambulance v2.rar. Okay, that bottom one right there. Go ahead and download that. And for my WinRAR, it just kind of brings it up down here above my taskbar. And it's going to download that one pretty quickly. We are going to go ahead and open that. Hit this little close button that's going to, yep. And then minimize that. Okay. Now you're going to go down to the next link, and that is going to say American Medical Response texture pack. Now inside this texture pack, it's got different, we'll go through them. But this is the texture pack that will work for, as you can see, for the, right here. Nope, not that one. Where is it? Right here. The LSFD Ford F-350 ambulance by Alan Jr. 12, okay? And that is the one that we just downloaded. That is the Alan Jr. 12 ambulance. So this works perfectly for it. And there are 2K and 4K skins available in this, okay? So go ahead and hit the green download button for that one as well. And we are going to want the patch.zip, okay? So go ahead and select that one. And because it's only textures, that one should download pretty quickly. Yep. So same thing, we're going to go ahead and open that. And we are going to, yeah, okay. And we're going to minimize that WinRAR, okay? So we are all set with our web browser. We can exit out of our internet. Okay, and what we want to do is you want to load up, we're going to need OpenIV for this. So go ahead and open up your OpenIV. For Windows, I got a little bit of music playing in the background. Just to, my son is upstairs on his hoverboard, and I have all hardwood floors up there, and I could just hear him rolling around. So I figured, you know what, screw it, I'll just play a little bit of music. I know it's not too loud on your guys' end. Okay, so kind of sling this over here. Let's bring this down a little bit. Let's bring this out a little bit. Okay. First thing you're gonna want to do, hit your edit mode. Okay. Hit that edit mode, and yes. Now, first thing we are going to install is, well, let's get our pathway in first, okay? So this is the pathway for where you want to go to replace your ambulance. Now, if you follow any of my other tutorials, you would have it right up here in your favorites, okay? I have 2 vehicles.rpf. As a matter of fact, yeah. This one here, which brings me to police vehicles, and this one here, which goes to all the vehicles in the game, in GTA. This is the one we want, but I will show you guys how to get there. So, you're going to want to click Mods. Then you're going to want to click x64E, as in Edward, okay? Now, if you don't have x64E over here, okay, it's right over here. Once you click it, it's going to bring up this red box over here that's going to say, do you want to add it to your mods folder? Go ahead and add it to your mods folder, okay? Doesn't take long, a few seconds, and it'll pop it in. As you do more and more mods in your OpenIV, sometimes it requires you to go into different x64s, and each time you do it, you save it over to here, and then it'll be there all the time now. So once you have the x64E, go ahead and double click that. Then you're going to want to go to Levels, GTA 5, Vehicles.rpf. Now here we are. These are all of your vehicles in Grand Theft Auto. Okay? What we are going to do, first and foremost, you know me guys, go over here to your desktop, right click, create a new folder, and name this OG Ambulance. Okay? Enter. We are going to put our original ambulance in this folder. We are going to back up our files. Okay? Now, you got ambulance YFT, ambulance underscore .yft. So hold your control key and select ambulance.yft, ambulance underscore .yft, and while continuing to hold your control button, scroll down to our texture dictionary, which is all alphabetical order, and once you get past the Z type, boom, here's our texture dictionary. Don't let go of that control key. There's ambulance YTD, ambulance plus high.ytd. Okay, you can let go of that control button. We have 4 files now that we have selected. Okay, And there's 2 there. And whoops, there's 2 here. Go ahead and left click 1, drag it on over to your OG ambulance, let it go. Okay, so now we go into this, boom, there is our original 4 ambulance files. Okay, right here in this folder. So kind of put that folder somewhere on your desktop, you know, I'll sling mine right over here. So now our vehicle is backed up, and I will show you how to, oh sorry, tired, man, I've been yawning a lot on my videos, man, sorry guys. I'll show you how to back up your texture one too, because I'm gonna change the texture to show you, but I'm gonna revert back to the one that comes with the F-350 ambulance. So go ahead and just click anywhere over here, left click it so it unhighlights everything, and now we are ready to put our ambulance in the game. Now as you see, this is the vanilla ambulance. Oh, it's brute, it's not vapid, it's brute. But there's our ambulance. One thing that I think this does change is, you know, depending on where you are in the map, I think there's 3 different types of ambulances that pull up to your scene. That may change. I haven't gone around the whole map and checked it out. I am not sure if when you call an ambulance, whether you're in Mission Row or Los Santos, you know, it might be the same ambulance that always shows up, which is going to be the F-350. If you're cool with that, keep going. If you want to try it, install it. You know how to revert back, okay? And you could always go back to the regular GTA ambulance. So let's click that so it unhighlights that. And now let's go ahead and bring up the... Yeah, I still have mine down there from when I... we are going to do the updated. Go ahead and bring up your updated... Jeez. Yeah, your updated ambulance V2 or V1 it says. Well, it says V2 up there. And what you're going to do is you're going to double click that. And here are your files and your XML file. Okay, because this is an ELS based ambulance. Okay, so what we are going to do is you're going to click and drag and highlight these 3 right here. Okay, now we are going to drag them right to about here, and we are going to let it go. Okay, then we want to just check to make sure it took. Okay, and it did. There's our Ford. There's our Ford ambulance right there. Beautiful. So right now what I want you to do while we're in this page right here where our ambulance, we just put our ambulance in, go up here and click favorites, click add to favorites, and you could rename this to all vehicles or you know, whatever you want to name it to. Okay, and then just click add, and that will make it so you don't have to go through that pathway every time you want to replace a vehicle in your game. All right, it's huge. That's like, it's super helpful, believe me. So now, before we change the texture, let's go ahead and get this XML file in. Usually the XML files match whatever the YFT and the YTD is. Okay, so we need to get to our ELS file here. Now you could bring up your main directory, and you can go to your main directory and you can double click your ELS pack default, and we could add it in right here. Okay, see if I add it in here. Oh, actually, let me show you. So if we add it in right here, boom, we drop it in, bam, there's the ambulance, right? Refresh it, we can X out. Now if I go to my pack default, which I have saved under my favorites, boom, the ambulance is already in. Now if you would rather do it through the OpenIV part, here's the pathway you're going to take. Okay guys, make sure you saved the path that we're on, make sure you saved it, your vehicles.rpf, this one right here where the ambulance file is. Make sure you went up and saved it into your favorites. Okay? So now let's go to the pack. Yeah, actually, it's pretty easy. If you have ELS, you're just going to look over here on the left bar here. Pathway super simple. There's your ELS. Click it, double click it, pack default. Boom, there you go. You can take this file. If you already put it in through your main directory, which I just showed you, if you put it in going through this way, then don't worry about this step, okay? If you haven't done it yet, and you'd rather do it this way, just take your ambulance XML, drag it over right here, drop it. And what it's going to do is it's going to put it down at the bottom. Until you refresh your OpenIV, it's not going to alphabetize it like your main directory does. But don't worry, it'll be in there. You'll be good to go, okay? While you're here, you could also go to favorites, add to favorites, pack default. You could get rid of this and put in ELS. Click add, and that way it's always there for you. So now that we put in our 3 files, our YFT, our YTD, our high.yft, we put in our XML, we got that right there. We can go ahead and exit out of this WinRAR, okay? Click your favorites, go back to the vehicles.rpf that we went to where we put the ambulance in, and let's go ahead and show you guys how to put a texture in. Now this is for any vehicle, okay? Your textures are going to be YTDs, all right? So go ahead and bring up your American Medical Response, okay? And it's going to look, it's going to look like this, all right? Now, we're going to scroll in our OpenIV, scroll down to our texture dictionary. Again, these are all alphabetical order, so once you get to the Z type, you're going to have metadata, then your texture dictionary. So we want ambulance YTD, okay? So double click that. Actually, don't double click that yet. You can exit it. If you already did, it's cool. Go ahead and exit out of this, okay? Let's go over here first, okay? Go into your WinRAR. And the one that we want is the Ford F-350 ambulance, okay? And it's the one by Allen Jr. 12. Double click that. Depending on your computer, 2K, 4K. 4K, you know, my computer can handle it, but sometimes I notice texture loss. I mean, if you've got an insanely fast, beautiful graphics card, you know, go ahead and go with the 2K. I'm going to go with the 4K. I'm going to go with the 2K, okay? Now, once you double click 2K, you're going to have 6 different signs here. Now, you can go through them all. They have very subtle differences, okay? American Medical Response, AMR, you can see the plate number, the call number on top. You can X out of that. You can double click the next one, and it's got a different number on top, different plate number. Not a lot of them have huge differences, okay? Well, there's a difference with this one. See how this one's got the red and yellow back stripe, okay? The one we just went into has the blue and yellow, okay? So there's a difference there. Sign 4 has the red and yellow. The ambulance, obviously a different number, different plate number. Says paramedic. I think this one has the ambulance on the front, whereas I think the one before it doesn't. Now, if you don't want to change your texture pack, if you like the one that came with Allen's F-350, you don't have to do the step. You're all done with the tutorial. Exit out of your OpenIV and go ahead and start your game and check out your new ambulance, okay? This step is for people that want to change the texture. Now, this one, as you can see, the back door is definitely different. Doesn't have the stripes. It's got more red and white on it. This is a little different there. And then I know with this one, it kind of looks the same, but this one says critical care transport. Okay, so you could put that one in. Now, whichever one you decide that you want, I am going to go with. I like the one with the red and yellow stripes, so I'm going to go with this one here. Okay, I'm going to go with F-350 Sign 3. Okay, so now that I see which one I want, exit out of it, and you're going to want to go to whatever one of these you want. Okay, I'm going to go with the Sign 3. You're going to take this sign, left click it once, drag it to your desktop, let it go. There it is right there. F-350 Sign 3. Okay? Now, if you're done, if you want to see what they all look like, you know, keep this up. Actually, yeah, I'll just minimize the WinRAR for right now because we don't need it right now. Now, let's go ahead and click our ambulance.ytd. Okay? Double click that. Hello. There we go. Now, you're going to look for, what was it? Scroll down till you see, it's something Sign 1. What is it? What is it? What is it? Right here. F-350 Sign 1. Okay? Now, this is the one that comes with the truck. If you want to save this file, okay, you want to back up this file in case you don't like the the one that we're going to add. What you want to do while it's selected, and it's right here, as you can see, this is the one that comes with the F-350 that we downloaded. Okay, you export selected file. Okay, once you do that, it's going to ask you where do you want to put it. You could put it in your desktop, and you save it, right? So there it is right here on my desktop. So if I don't like the one that I put in, I could always do the same steps we're doing now to put the new one in, but you're going to do it with this one. Okay? In other words, now that we have that one backed up, we're still in the F-350 Sign 1. Okay, you see it there. We're going to click Replace. And you're going to scroll down. And, oh shit, you know what? I don't know. I do not know which one is. I want to say this one is, oh yeah, that's Sign 1. Now if you want to put this one back in, you would select Sign 1. Okay, because we're replacing the one that came with the truck, it's going to be Sign 3 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, whichever one you drag to your desktop. You're going to find it right here under your desktop. There it is, F-350 _ sign _ 3. You click that. Once you see it right here, click open, and then boom, you see it just changed the texture right there. All right, so as you can see, it's the M134. I've got the red and yellow, 564 674 plate number, all that other good stuff. Once you see it's in there, go ahead and click save, and that might take a few seconds. Oh, there's my kitty. Okay, so it's saved. All right, now because we have that one in, I can go ahead and I'm just going to delete this off of my desktop. Okay, and I will. Kitty, come on, kitty, come on, kitty. That's actually my wife's cat. That's Floki. Go on, Floki, you go over there. All right, so I will keep this one here in case I want to revert back to that one. Okay, so now if we go up to our ambulance.yft file, where are you? There it is, ambulance.yft. We're going to double click that. There is the new texture. Okay, it's got the ambulance backwards. It's the M134. There's the, oh well, you can't see the plate until it's in the game, but it's funny how they put the wheels there. But there it is. And yes, we are going to go into the game real quick, just for a few moments, just to show you that it works and it looks great. It's got the diesel engine. It's awesome. So now that we checked it and it looks good, we can exit out of that. This is all good to go. I like to go up to File, close all archives, click your edit mode once more, and exit out of OpenIV. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of all these because I don't need these anymore. And I think we're good. I've got my fire sign saved right there in case I don't like it. Got our ambulance file there. All right, we're good to go, guys. I'll see you in the game. All right, guys, now that we're in the game, let's go ahead and check out our new Ford F-350 ambulance. We're going to select a guy right here. Sorry, dude. We're going to go. Oh, shit. Look at this guy. Look at, he's got some. Oh, come on, buddy. Oh, left, right. Oh, yeah. Bang, bang. Oh, dude has some moves. He ducked on the. Oh, bang, bang. I'm sorry. It's not nice. Don't do that, okay? I'm only doing it for the sake of showing you this video, all right? So the guy's hurt, right? Let's go ahead and let's call it in through vocal dispatch. 1 Adam 6, I need a 1052 to Vinewood Boulevard. So now if you could see it from a far distance, you can see right there the wheels are disappearing. I've been trying to figure out how to get rid of that, okay? We have the 2K livery on it, so I don't think it's that. But, you know, as it gets, you know, probably like right where it is now, okay, the wheels show up. And if you don't mind it, you don't mind it. I don't mind it. But there's our new ambulance. And it's rocking the same rumbler siren. Okay, so, and you could hear it. You could hear that. You could hear that diesel engine. I don't know if you can hear. You might be able to hear it. And they should. He was only knocked out, so they should be able to revive him. Okay. So I believe, you know what? One thing I didn't check. I did not check to see if the. Okay. It is compatible with the stretcher. Beautiful. I need to upload a new stretcher model. That's more of a corner gurney, you know. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop the guy in there, and they are good to go. There's our AMR paramedics ambulance. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's got the F-350 badge on it. I like it. And they're off. So that is it, guys. And also, you know, if you wanted to spawn it, if you're playing paramedic, vehicle spawning, emergency, go to ambulance. Here it is right here. And just for the sake of the video, let's go to nighttime because I love the way ELS looks in the evening. It does, for some reason, maybe because it's the ambulance, it does have the radio on. So let's go ahead and turn that off. So there it is. It's got the running lights. You know, the headlights work, right? And you got your spotlights that are bright as hell. Wow. So your spotlights are there. You can shut those off. Then you got your stage 1. Okay. And you got your stage 2. As you can see, stage 2. And then you got your stage 3, which just goes crazy. And just the way it reflects off of those buildings like that, man. I love that. I love that. So that's it, folks. There's your ambulance. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy the ambulance, and I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Like I said before, if you have any issues with LSPDFR and you want to go to TeamViewer, whatever it's called, you can contact me through here. You can click one of my, you can click my Jeffrey Gamer or LSPDFR Plus Facebook page below, down in the links, and contact me through there. Other than that, I love doing this for you guys. There will be a patrol video coming up soon, so be on the lookout for that. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to see to get put in the game, or if you need help in the game, again, let me know. Marlon Lopez, thank you again for your generous donation. It is much greatly appreciated. All right, guys, listen, stay safe, stay healthy, follow the rules and obey the law. Until next time, your boy Jeffrey Gamer is out. Later.